just like all the other times, the biggest question is, what is Big Jim gonna do next? And the thing is, we have 12 whole points to spend. Like, it feels like we're kind of getting close to the end of the game, because I feel like we are having, like, all the stuff, you know, that we kind of need to use, or kind of need to have. Obviously, we want more water, maybe 3 detergents, and, I don't know if I need more detergents, you know, like the bucket. You know, we don't need to really upgrade him anymore. Like here, this was important. Why? Like increase stats. Boom. Oops, maybe I should have wet. Stores water in an attachment, enabling one-time cleaning of the mob without the need for a bucket. I don't even increase all stats even further. I mean, that's the soap spray thing. The thing is, it doesn't matter. I don't think we can make our mob like that much powerful. Careful cleaner mob and sponge can no longer leave blood stains. I mean, let's get this all stats in. I think I would rather put it then into the pressure wash. Or maybe here. Oh, the back capacity. I wanted to do this last time already, but now it's too late. Now we wasted all the points on something I didn't really need or want. And the thing is, we have to go to bed, and then the next day we will have to see where Big Jimmy is going to send us next. And it looks like Tyler's apartment.
Not yet. Something's wrong.
Oh, yeah, there's a cat. That's the first actual cat in the game. Off?
Yes, you can try for yourself.
Another cat.
Oh, that's
Like, why wasn't there a cat in the woman's house
just
that was a cat lady?
try another one.
Wow, that's the same cat, isn't it? Why don't we have a cat? Why do we have a dog? The thing is, there will be no dead animals, right? Like, I don't care about dead corpses, but... Uh-oh, don't open the door. Don't open it. And there's dead people. Because, well, when someone knocks on your door like that, it's over. You know, don't open it. Kowalski, you suck at handworking stuff, I guess. Like, we can clean, but I guess... Can we fix this? Nope, but we can throw it around. Nice TV. Like, why don't we steal the TV, you know? Phony phone.
Morning, Kowalski. This time I have an easy peasy job.
I hope it's gonna be easy.
You need to clean up the dead rat, Tyler. One small apartment, just a few bodies. Go to his place, tidy it up, and that's it. That fool and his nomad girlfriend hosted a conspiracy meeting.
The thing is, I don't think that's the truth. I don't think...
I'm done for good with this nomad shit.
Like, I don't know if we can trust Big Jim.
For fuck's sake, Tyler. You of all people should have known.
Like, I kind of think, like, Tyler would have not done that, and Big Jim made something up so he can, you know... You know? I think, like, the thing is, Tyler got us into this job, kind of. So, you know, I don't know if the game will make an ending where we are the ones getting owned at the end. Like, hey, you should not get involved with things like this. Like, I don't think we're gonna turn into a superhero that kills Big Jim. Like, I think rather than that, Big Jim will kill us.
Long night.
I think so far we have done anything to anger Big Jim, right? Like, why would he do that to
I
us?
wonder if it all had to end up like this. Tyler was a grown man making his own decisions. There was nothing more I could do to save him. But was
I mean, we could have told Tyler to move. Like, we could have told him, hey, move out, move to Manhattan. Well, this doesn't look too bad.
Here I am, Tyler.
Well, Tyler. The thing is, the cats will survive. Like, can we take the cats with us? Like, maybe... Okay, this chair's done for. Poor chair. You deserve better than that. But such is life. Even a chair one day... Oops. Even a chair one day will have an end. Just like we have an end. Like, every human one day will die. And, you know, I don't know... I mean, we already talked about death, or I talked about death last episode a lot. Everyone will have an end. We just don't know when it comes. And that's maybe the sad thing. And from a real estate agency. Oh yeah, oh, okay, he did actually want to move already.
You really were trying to get your shit together, weren't you, Tyler?
Well, didn't got it. The thing is, we can blame the company that didn't give him a flat fast enough, Like, I think, also the thing is I should probably get the water first. Oops. The end. New story item. Rockefeller Originals. Like, obviously it would be normally the Rockefellers, but I guess they can't just use the name of that family or band. The thing is that the thing that I'm thinking of is like the Rockefeller thing from like the big gym dude. That's the name.
I can't open it from this side.
Okay, so I have to go around. Jesus, so it doesn't even make sense for me to already clean because I have no water. Like the Rockefeller stank thing. Thing is, why would they even log it like this? Like, do they want me to walk through and make everything like dirty with my footsteps? That's kind of dirty from the person who designed the map. Like, oh, first you have to walk through all the dirt and then we will let you open a door. But yeah, this doesn't seem like a hard job. But obviously, maybe this screams we're getting to the end and the next job will be the hardest one. Or maybe, it's just starting. And it will just get even bigger. Like, hey, the thing is, we should already have enough money for like our daughter's cancer stuff. So maybe that will be how it ends.
No bullet.
Like, we realize we have enough money for our daughter's thing, and the thing
Time
is,
for a bag swap.
I don't think a man like Big Tyler would be like, hey, he won't let us go out anymore. Why? Like, he's like, hey, you started doing this for me, I will not hear a no anymore. Because, obviously we don't want to do this job forever, most likely. So maybe we will tell Big Jim, hey, we have enough money for what we needed, and, well, can we please get out? And most likely he will tell us, fuck you. If you want to leave, you have to do it in a body bag. And obviously we don't want that, we want to survive because leaving our daughter alone with the mom, it's better than having no family at all, but a kid deserves to grow up with all of their parents. Unless their parents are like deadbeats, like, I'm not a scientist, but obviously people say, a kid should always grow up with like every part of the family intact, but I don't know.
It wasn't the best time for
Obviously it would be better to have no dad than a bad dad, or have no mom than a bad mom. Isn't that like a statistic, like most people who grow up with like stabbed people have like a worse childhood or something like that? I think I read something like that once. Obviously, the thing is, I respect people who step up, Like, I think sometimes you see people saying they are like cucks. And obviously being a cuck and a stepdad are like two completely different things. So it's kind of weird that you would think, oh, it's totally fine if you don't want to date a woman that already has kids. I understand the feeling of like, I want my own kids, even though, it's kind of whatever. But I do understand why people see that way, but I don't think that would make someone a cuck. Like, oh, you're raising the children of another man. Shouldn't the other man be blamed because he's not the one
Tyler,
being able to take care of the kids in a way, But that's like a topic that makes.
knows?
What just flew
I
up?
won't end up like that one day.
Not the hat. Well, it's an ugly hat anyways. Like, I don't like hats. They don't fit me. I don't think they ever will fit me. Not like I ever tried any. Like, I don't even like caps. And luckily, I hope I will never have to wear them, because the worst thing that we all know that can happen to a man is going bald. I keep doing the same mistake. I need a new keyboard. I blame the keyboard. It's my keyboard, okay? Like, I don't know if it's really... I mean, it is the worst thing that can happen to a man. Like, if I think about anything worse than going bald, I can't. Probably also depends on you. Like, for me, my hair is, like, very important. Like, if I had short hair, okay. But I have kind of long hair. And I think... Where does... Oh. And I think obviously for a person that has somewhat short hair, it doesn't really matter too much. And obviously even those would probably prefer to still keep their hair. But the longer your hair, the harder the fall would be to lose it all. So I hope all of you and me, we will never have to go through that.
Looks like normal
Shopping
party
list,
supplies.
chips, 5 chips. I mean, he wanted to make a party, didn't he? Maybe they wanted to make a party like, hey, we're moving, yippee. And that's like 5 bags of chips then, because who the hell eats 5 bags of chips without having a party? I don't even like chips that much. Like, I don't know if I'm weird, but chips are probably one of the worst snacks for me. Like, I do enjoy Pringles. Like, Pringles are like the thing. Should we really steal from Tyler? Like, shouldn't we feel bad about stealing it from Tyler? Like, he was like a friend, and we're just, yeah, you know, he's dead, yeah, we can take the money then, right? Like, that's messed up, Kowalski. Like, we shouldn't be able to take the money from, I mean, the thing is, I'm the one to blame. Like, I'm making the decision to take his money away. Like, the game doesn't tell me to take
No
it.
one will even notice.
It was me who took it.
Sorry, Paul.
Oh, nice fish.
This was out of my control. I hope at least you're reunited with your son now.
Damn, that's kind of messed. Like, why is everyone's kids dying? Like, our kid has cancer. Tyler's kid supposedly is dead, depending on, you know, what he just said. Damn, we really live in a shitty-ass society in this game. Very much close to ours. I mean, it's the whole story about how far would you go to save your kid? And I think most people, I mean, the thing is, you would also have to think about it in this way. If you get caught, you would be in prison for a long time. So is it really helping the kid? Like, obviously we will be able to care of the cancer fees and things like that. But when we get caught, we are going to be gone for a long, long time and can't see our daughter, except if she visits us. But then you also know how the government is with shit like that, isn't it? Like, am I even going to be allowed to see my kids anymore? If the mom would say like, no, he went into a life of crime, I don't want my kid to be sucked into that too. So, what is that bad? Why is it a palette of like, where you normally put like products in from a supermarket? Is that some kind of like artsy furniture, Tyler? Like, damn, I think he deserved to die for that. Like, you know, that's too artsy for me to understand,
Nowhere
so...
to run, nowhere to hide.
When you don't understand things, you have to hate on them. But yeah, this shop is like, hey, doesn't seem too bad so far. Except for maybe the cats being like all over the place. Why is there a cup? Why can't I even change the cup? Okay, the thing is, this could get a little bit annoying. That nice elephant. That I will have to clean like those little stains from the cats. But that's life, you know? Cats do make some trash. Everyone makes trash. You can't just say that a cat does trash when we do the same. I make trash, you make trash, we all trash. You know, especially if you main him in League of Legends. Get it? Sorry. Didn't mean to make a bad joke like that. To be honest, most of my jokes are bad, so...
Cleaning comes before fixing.
Okay, it's a cat again. And the thing is, the place is pretty damn nice. Like, why would they even... I mean, obviously they wanted to move because Big Jim was smelling the shit that's about to happen. If they really plan to throw him over or something like that. I'm gonna be honest though. If you want to throw someone over, you should be smart about it, I guess.
All work, no play. Goddamn.
Like, I would make the cops go onto my side. Like, I think, obviously, when you want to snitch, the cops give you, like, witness protection. Like, why...
Think of the money, think of the money.
You know, he could have done something like that. Like, I'm pretty sure, you know, if you know what's going on like this, you should know that you shouldn't, you know, plan it out in the open. But again, you know, we don't know these circumstances. We don't know if he really wanted to overthrow him. No, maybe it wasn't too over for him, but he wanted to leave. Like, we know he wanted to move, so that could also be a crime, you know? Like, hey, it's the kind of thing where once you're in, you can't get out. Like a cold. Because, well, most of the colds are like that too. Where you're not allowed to leave, because they will try to systematically make you feel alone. Like, you're not allowed to hang out with the friends you made in a code, or the code. Like, if your mom is in a code and you leave, your mom is like probably cutting you off from her, and you don't really want that unless your mom is like super duper crazy. Like, you know, no one wants to leave their family behind, but sometimes you have to. Like, you know, people say family blood is thicker than water, or, you know, something like that. But sadly, sometimes you can't really go with it, you know? Like, you realize, hey, I've been groomed into a code. Like, I don't want this anymore. And boom, you have to sadly say, I don't have a family anymore. Luckily, that didn't happen to me. I didn't grow up in a code. And I think most people don't. Like, luckily. Hopefully. Because I don't imagine that being nice, probably. Unless you don't realize that you're doing it. Like, that's also a freaked up thing. Like, when you grow up with something like that, you would know that the things you're learning are actually bad. And this really is like a short message. Why did I say message? A short,
Day 17 of Sudoku therapy. So.
I love Sudoku. I'm not good at it, but
I'm kind of starting to get how it works. My therapist told me that it's good for my mind, but this shit is hard.
I mean, it depends.
What number am I supposed to type in here? God, you better be right, Doc, because I am freaking stretching my mind here. But
Like, the thing with Sudoku
I
is,
think I actually
you can make it as hard as you want it to be.
better.
It's like Picross. Like, the thing is, I'm not good with
Sudoku
Picross.
therapy. Maybe you should have thought about getting a second opinion on that.
What does it mean, Kowalski? Are you saying that it's not good to do Sudoku? Come on, Kowalski. You don't even have a hobby yourself. Like, his hobby is cleaning up. I mean, it's his job, actually. Like, he can't judge someone else for his hobbies when you don't have hobbies. No! Please don't touch anything. I'm tired of constantly cleaning, changing strings, and we need to save. Changing. Is that a weird word?
Seems to have liked music, but I guess music didn't like him back.
Oh, the strings on the guitar. So maybe that's like the word for it. Like, hey, you know, you don't change the strings, you changing them. Maybe I'm getting gaslight into thinking a word that doesn't exists, or maybe I just don't know that the word exists. I will just think that the developer knew what they were writing. What's here? Oh, the thing is, I don't know if he was pregnant or not. I mean, they had a kid once. That kid probably died, so they wanted to maybe try again. Thing is, would an apartment like this have any secrets? Yeah, not sure.
No. Better.
Well, she wasn't really making progress that day. And the thing is, I never really tried playing an instrument for too long. But I would like, maybe a violin. But the thing is, it probably also depends on what you start with. Like, a guitar will most of the time sound kind of good even if you suck at it. A violin will literally destroy your eardrums if you suck at it. Right? Like, if you start learning the violin and you suck at it, you will keep sucking. Like, you kind of want to see some improvements. I think with something like a guitar, improvements are maybe seen faster than if you would, you know... I have my ports, there will be 5 of us, I'm not so sure about them.
It
Thing
did
is...
not go fine.
I mean, yeah.
You must be Trisha. Tyler talked a lot about you.
Oh, yoinkies. Yeah, it didn't go fine because everyone just died. Well, the thing is, did they also have to kill like some of the innocents? Like, that's the one thing I wonder. Was it really necessary to kill everyone? Like, people will know anyways that you were the criminal who did something criminally. If that makes sense. Like, I think so. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong about that. The thing is, this is the only room that's kind of left. And obviously it's kind of the biggest one. Like, Jesus Christ, what was the thing for? Like, did he become... Or did he try to become a YouTuber and that's his screen? Yeah, because that's a huge one. Like an artist, something. Ouch. And there's all the bags of the chips. Thing is, he should have a light switch, doesn't he? Thing is, why do we even have to clean up for the cats? That's not a good way to hide something. Like, if you want to hide a package like that, hide it inside of other packages, something like that. And instead, he just hid it in some... Can't use it. You just hid it in some other package, and it's like, yeah, you know, he probably never had parents that were a little bit too happy about sniffing around in their kids' privacy. Like, I don't know how it was with other parents, but my parents looked around the PC sometimes to look if I'm
Need to clear the way first.
to look if I'm playing games not for my age, kinda. Even though they wouldn't even have known. Like, I could have had Call of Duty on my PC, and they wouldn't know what Call of Duty is. Like, the thing is, they knew, like, Counter-Strike. Because, you know, in Germany we had this whole debate about killer games. And things like that. You know, like, they knew Counter-Strike. Because Counter-Strike was always on the news. In, like, a bad way, because... Okay, those can't be collected. Because they were like, oh, that's a good hiding spot. Because obviously, like, oh, this person that did an Amok One played Counter-Strike, even though one of them didn't even play the game, because he played Quake. But obviously that doesn't fit into the mind of a politician. And they made, like, up fake news. Which was, like, one of those moments where even as a kid I realized, hey, you know, I shouldn't trust the news. Like, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but... the way they talked about things I knew were wrong made me think like, hey, like as a kid you always get told that adults are smarter. Adults always say the right things. But then that made me realize, hey, that's not really true. Because they're lying about something I know. Holy moly. Like, why would they do that? Like, why would you be a news... the thing is, in Germany we have a news channel, or it's like a public channel that gets like funded by the taxes of what we pay. You know, like you have to pay them. If you have a TV, you have to pay for those. You have to pay for it. Like there's no way around it. Like there have been people that went to prison because they didn't want to pay the fee that you have to pay monthly for it, and you know. That channel had like that article about how Counter-Strike and things like that are literally making you into an Amok One person that will shoot up their school. Even though, you know, there's like no scientific thing and research behind it that says, yeah, you know, that's what's gonna happen. Because it won't. Like, back in the day people went and shot people. Nowadays people do it. Like, it's not the fault of a freaking video game. It's the fault of the person getting bullied, things like that. Because obviously getting bullied will lead to severe anger things. And also, you know, like, it's never, like, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't make it a good thing. Like, hey, you know,
Something is blocking the way.
there have been people that were bullied, but they got over it. Like, the thing is, I know, it sounds fucked up to say, get over it. You get bullied, get over it. Like, that's not what I mean, but, you know, like, in general, it's like one of those topics where it's like, what is the right thing to do? Like, obviously, killing them is not the right thing to do, but also, you always hear this, that some teachers don't even care, things like that. It's like, Like, it's natural to want to have some payback. But obviously, you know, that payback shouldn't come in such a form. And obviously, it's not a video game that made you think these things.
It looks like they were trying to get their lives together.
Well, too late for that. Once you mess with the wrong people, you have messed too wrongly with them. You can't escape, unless you already move. So Tyler, I will miss you. We will all miss Tyler. F in the chat for Tyler. Even if we didn't really knew him too much. Oh, he has nice monitors though. Like, he was a gamer. Even though it looks like he produced music and like videos in a way. And otherwise he would need 3 monitors. Like, the only people that need 3 monitors are like video editors and things like that. And the thing is, I'm already a little bit... The thing is, the day I got 2 monitors was the day that my life changed forever. Like, getting 2 monitors is really like one of those things that's like magic. But you know what's even more magic? Getting an SSD. My whole life, I had an HDD. Like, most people upgraded to an SSD. The first time the prices went a little bit down. Wait, okay, that's just the cat head as a thing. When the prices went down. I still don't know if the mob is better for carpets or the water pressure thing. Jesus, come down, chair. And it's a... I'm kind of scared that I push something around and it clips out of bounds or something like that and I can't get it anymore. And then I wouldn't be able to get 100%. The most annoying thing about this level is just this big screen in the middle of the room laying around. Like, maybe I should get rid of that first, but...
It won't move like this.
What is still in the way, though? This thing.
Something is blocking the way.
But what? Like, obviously that thing is connected, kinda.
It won't move like this.
Like, I don't think it matters what we put there first. Like, if I put this thing first here, it's not the thing blocking
I
it.
need to clear the way first.
And maybe it's a corpse.
It's time to leave. The movie night is over.
Well, and your life became a movie. Get in there, please. Oh, thank you.
I need to clear the way first.
Thing is, when there's like an object on the ground like this, that's the most annoying part of the game. Oh shit, I'm an idiot. Oh, I broke a lot. But it doesn't matter. I love breaking things. Actually, I don't. Like, it depends on what I'm breaking. A glass, you know, can happen to all of us. But the one thing that would suck to break is your PC. Like, imagine you kick your PC and boom, it breaks. Now, the question would be, why would you kick your PC? Maybe that's like a better question to question. Like, some people just get mad, you know? Like, some people get mad and they kick things because of it. And they probably need some anger management.
Something's blocking the way.
Is it this tiny, stupid glass? Let me get the glass. Is it trash glass? It is. Oh, there's more glass. No, at least we can't... Okay, it was a glass. At least we didn't cut ourselves on the glass. Now, you would kind of think that you could easily cut yourself on some of these things here. Because if I had to clean up that... Wait, I just saw a secret.
Back where it belongs.
Wait, that's it? Renewed
Might be
every day.
worth
Self-inflicted wound. Renewed every day. Is it like a joke about how every day you wake up, it's a suffering day? So, you know, every day you wake up is a self-inflicted wound because you woke up yourself. Even though you have to, you know, like I want to wake up. I still have video games to play. Like, some people have a reason to live and it's video games. And some people would say, isn't that sad? But is it sad? Like, I think as long as you have a reason to live, any reason is valid. Like, obviously, maybe a reason like my kids are a more valid reason. Like, you would never want to die before your kids. Something like that, right? Like, if you have kids, you don't want to die because you have kids and you have to take care of them. Like, that's a valid reason to survive and wanting to survive. And now then there's a person that says, I want to survive because there's still a video game that comes out that I want to play. Is that also a valid reason? Like, obviously, you know, anything that keeps a person alive is a valid reason to be alive. Like, you can't just say, no, that is a bad reason to be still alive. Like, some people would say that's a sad reason.
Is Sudoku back to its former glory?
Yeah, he really loves Sudoku. And I think, you know, any reason that lets a person still survive is a good one. Even if other people would say, no, that's sad. Why would you say it, you know? Why would you think a bad reason like that is a good reason? But I think, you know, there is no wrong reason to still wanting to live. Okay, the thing is, did we get both evidences? Like, did they just show me that I still need one? Oh, it's that. Thing is, I need to try this. If this works, it's the best game ever made. Nope. Best, worst game ever made. Okay, there's one... Oh, the chair. Thing is, I keep doing this mistake, but I kind of want to do that. Like, that's my... what is it called? My Markenzeichen in German. Like, I like to do that to... because it makes me me. Thing is, there's one pillow still missing. Now the question is, where is Pillow? Like, it should be in this room here, right? But it doesn't want to see us. Maybe we don't want to see it. Did I put it behind here? Little pillow, come out wherever... Oh, there's a pillow. I can afford it for the cats. Like, it wouldn't look out of place for the cats. Location cleaned. Yeah, I'm gonna go through every room again. The thing is, this seems like another room that would have a secret in it, maybe. Like a thing where I can play an instrument. I mean, this probably costs a lot of money if you live inside of this house here. Like penthouse, apartment, whatever. Okay, we have our bucket, right? We have bucket, we have this guy. Okay, we have everything inside of our body. And we can leave. Yes, we want to go home. I'm thinking I missed one secret. One secret was missed. Just how I missed my wife. But, you know, maybe this was the second to last level. Maybe next level will be the end. I don't know. Maybe we will now. Oh, 8,000. And maybe we will finally be able to see what the money is for. Okay, now we will have to see the secrets. We got 2 tapes. Maybe I missed also a tape. Wow. Lucky skill points. And we missed one. Okay, they are a little bit dirty hidden. Or maybe I'm just bad at finding them, you know? Okay, but we will have to see if we can find all the secrets in the next stage next time. Yippee!